Alright, here we go. Okay. I don't know why it says that. Looks fine to me. I don't know why it's saying that. There we go. Yeah, I don't... Okay. Let's get this done here. Let's do all these dailies really quickly. That should satisfy that. Thanks for the host. Let's do that. Clear stages. That one. Resource purchase. I literally did that already. Literally did that already. And it didn't count it. No idea what you're talking about. Talk with... I have to do this Colossus thing. Here. Also trying to set up this Epic 7 thing on my phone. I'd like to get back to 90 mil again. So I need to make sure I do this. Yeah, but... there's not really any tags that you're able to do multi-gaming or anything like that. Although, sometimes I feel like, sometimes I feel like using the no backseating allowed one. Cause that drives me crazy, but I feel like that's off-putting. I don't like stuff like that. I think it should just be a given that you shouldn't be overbearing with how you give advice or whatever. Especially when the person didn't ask for any. I used to watch streamers that used to get annoyed with the backseating. Used to get really mad. And I used to think to myself, yeah, but you know, you're streaming. You want people to take part in what you're doing. And as I've been streaming, I know why it's annoying. Because there's sort of limitations on how far that can be taken. But I don't like using that kind of tag because I think it's off-putting. Part of having a good stream is allowing people to interact. So I try to leave it as open as possible. But people have overstepped the bounds with that. Not just with that, with other stuff as well. Which has made my streaming experience go from pretty darn good to not that great. That's... the event will satisfy that. Purchase items, yeah, I could just do this really quickly. I'll buy it from here. And... really? The Colossus? Wasn't there something in there? Talk with an Aurorian. Talk with an Aurorian. I don't think it matters. Alright. And... oh. I'll do this too. Pick up some more stuff here. I'm not really sure how I feel about this event. It's really taken away from being able to level up my characters or do anything else. It's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna do that yet. I have all the main stuff leveled up in there anyway. I'm gonna do this thing. Alright, the resource grind, I sort of wish... well, I think you should have to complete it at least once. But I wish the resource grind had a skip button. Sometimes I just need a little more resources to do something, like upgrade the Colossus or something like that. And... or like a couple of extra experience things, and then you have to let it auto through it just for a very small amount. Way too much lag in this starting. This should help. By a long shot, actually. I'm gonna save her skill. Come on. That's not what I'm trying to do. Alright, there we go. Let me just do this and then... I'll auto the event and play Genshin a little bit while that's autoing. You had to do that, didn't you, dude? I'll get rid of these blue ones. Put this down. And oh, okay. I can make this work. I can make this work here. Connect this. And get a lot of hits on them. Get a lot of hits on them. Now she has her skill. We'll do this. They're not gonna get pushed anyway. It makes more sense. And then just do this. I didn't know that happened. Well, that's awkward. Let me get rid of these. That's very awkward here. I want to make sure I pass them and do a lot of hits here. I really need to level up my healer now. I really do. I've held off quite a bit. Could put one there. One here, but can I get the kill? I don't know. I'm gonna end up getting killed, probably. Let's see. I need to see this. What is this? could end up all the way over there anyway, but... Maybe? Maybe. This will do it. Maybe. Hey! Alright, here we go. It's not the best, honestly. Especially when I'm almost dead here. But I can increase the combo here. I mean, what is a recommendation? Have an A3 unit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this instead. I have to level up this healer. I think it's about time to do it. Her healing capacity is just not as great as it should be. You know... When I have to think intently, yeah, I usually don't talk out loud, per se. Especially when I'm trying to decide between multiple actions. Actually, that's kind of good. The boss was satisfied. Now I just have to do these, which... The event should clear these. Alright. I figured I should do that just because I have so much gold right now. I may regret that. Trying to make sure I get these. Actually, this event has not been bad for the gold situation. That's where I've gotten a lot of gold from just spamming the event. I mean, I started with a lot, but not that much. Alright. So let me just do this. Let me do this, and then I'll... Yeah, this event is kinda... I don't like how it disrupts being able to level up your units. 'Cause now I'm just trying to grind out the event. And it kind of... I liked being able to build up my characters. That's where the interest is in these games. Leveling up your unit, going into the Spiral Abyss, trying to do some of that. I mean, we'll see what the challenge stages. The challenge stages may, if you haven't been whaling to do all the refreshes, the challenge stages will probably be quite challenging. Not that the other ones aren't. I still have to 3-star the last stage. I have to do that. I just have to not use my lightning team. I have to use my other team. The team I was using to beat the story. And then the challenge stages, hopefully those... I hope they're not that bad, because if you had to whale this entire time since the game started to be able to do it, I think that would be a little ridiculous. I mean, the last stage was already recommending A3 units. I hope the challenge stages at max ask for an A3 level 1 unit, not something really insane. I have to do this. Let's just do this. Can't see with this. My microphone is directly in my face. It's kind of difficult to see. I'm trying to make sure people can hear me. Unfortunately, my voice just doesn't carry very well. I really gotta put someone else in my party. I did this because I have to do one of the other things. The commission thingies. Not the commission, the reputation thingies. And they're like, don't use a nice unit, so I can't use my cryo. Stop doing that. Okay. Yeah, let me change this team, because I don't want this taking forever. I really gotta be efficient with it. God, I wish I had a dupe of Hu Tao. The more I use her, the more I realize she's broken, because if you have a dupe of her, she's kind of annoying sometimes. She's great, but Her charge attacks just... So much of your stamina gets wasted with it. Can't see what I'm doing. My microphone is blocking, like, everything. Yeah, Alchemy Stars, I have to take a look at my ice team, level them up as much as possible, 3-star the last thing, and I'll probably have to use them for the challenge stages because it's catering to those type of units, which kind of sucks. Because you make a stage like 814 where a lightning, you know, team excels, and then you make the boss in this one the completely opposing element. And my fire team is not even remotely where it needs to be to be able to use them. So I have to default to the team I was originally using, which is 1 lightning, 4 water. Luckily they're leveled up. I don't have to do too much. But they'd benefit from having like their equipment leveled up. I didn't get to do that with them. And I was so sidetracked doing like videos for Alchemy Stars and all of that I'm so behind. I didn't even log into Genshin that much at all. So I was sidetracked. Now I have to try to do like all the quests in a day, which is really stupid. I need to spread it out. I've been doing that way too much. Yeah, I wish they had like some kind of tags or something for dual gamer type of people. Let you put in 2 categories or like multiple, because I like playing multiple games at once. I play Alchemy Stars and Epic 7 at the same time and all of that. You're late? Hey, well, it's fine. Sort of like, I've been streaming for like 30 minutes. Oh, shit. How are you today? I have a bunch of games spamming. I actually have Epic 7 going too. It's just on my phone. Hi. But man, I haven't logged into Genshin that much this week at all. So now I have to do a ton of quests. Did Alchemy Stars freeze? No. Okay. It's really laggy today, that game. Really sluggish. It's really, really sluggish. I don't know if Alchemy Stars runs better on a different emulator or not. It runs fine on the phone. I wish it ran that way on the emulator. Actually, let me go this way. You know, I'm gonna feel a whole lot better when I have most of the shop for this event cleared in Alchemy Stars. I'll feel a whole lot better. Right now, I feel kind of pressured, even though I've done the math, and I know I can do it in that time frame easily. But I think it's because, like, in every game, whenever they drop an event, I'm usually done in, like, a day or two. It does not take me long, ever, in any game. Regardless of, like, how much you have to spam it. The amount of stamina is limited, though. I do think about that as well. Like, in Epic 7, I could do that because I always stockpile my stamina and then just toss it all into the event, and I'm done in a day. I used to do that in Dragalia Lost, too. I used to just be done in, like, 2 days with the event. I just like getting it out of the way so I can move on to the next thing. So it feels weird to not have the event done already in Alchemy Stars, even though it just came out Thursday. Yeah, that's what happens. Like, if you want to upgrade your units... If you want to upgrade your units in, like, a meaningful time frame... That's not really the word I'm looking for. In, like, a decent time frame... Yeah, you kind of have to refresh. It's kind of annoying. I do the 30, 40 ones. And sometimes the 60 ones if I'm close to a level, because then you get more stamina after leveling, so. But yeah, like, I understand it completely. My teams are really decent, so... You know, I think there does come a point where you could be a little more liberal with how you use your currency for refreshing. Because if your teams are kind of set, and maybe there's like one unit or two that coming up, possibly that could fill in a slot. But if your teams are kind of set, it takes such a long time to level up a unit that when you pull a new unit, it's going to take a long time to be able to level up that new unit to be able to use them. But I mean, people are already on the cusp of, you know. Yeah, the whole gear thing is not, you know. Which, I expected that. That's how Arknights is. The units are kind of just set. The units just work the way they work. Which, in these type of strategy games, that's better. Where they just have a set equipment and you just upgrade them. The RNG is, well, you know, the tiles on the floor can be RNG with and converting, you know? The units that do the random converting kind of thing. That's all, that's the RNG in this. And, of course, the gacha system. Whereas Epic 7, you can literally farm all day long and get really nothing of value or 1 or 2 mediocre pieces of gear. Not that I have plenty of criticisms for Epic 7. I definitely don't think it's a better system. In terms of event completion, I complete the Epic 7 events in 1 day. Literally. I'm done. That's because I have a system where I stockpile the stamina I need to complete that. Same with, like, Auto Tower. Going into Auto Tower, I make sure I have enough where I just clear it out in one go. I did the same thing in all the other games. I just finished the events in a day. I do it in Genshin when they allow you to. Of course, you have to wait for stuff to unlock whenever they do that kind of stuff, but... just like the challenge stages in Alchemy Stars. Whenever they have a time limit thing, you know, you have to wait. But overall, I usually just try to get stuff done immediately. Just so I know I have it done. So it feels kind of awkward. I actually feel, like, anxious because I'm not done. But then I'm like, oh, you know, I know I can finish it. I did the calculations. I know it's possible. Like, you have beyond the amount of stamina that you need for the Alchemy Stars event. The Jeep was disappointing. Well... oh, it is? That's dumb. I'm really close to getting it. I thought it would be kinda... I thought it would be kind of large. I like getting it because it's like it's a limited thing. You know? It shows that you completed this event. So when people ask, like, where'd you get that Jeep? You know, you could say, oh yeah, I've been playing since I'm a day 1 player, and that's from the first event. Probably have to do that. Gonna have to use my resin. That's not what I want to know. I want to know how many I've done. There's still a ton of furniture I have to dump in there, but I just don't care about doing it. I think there was a time when I actually liked those type of things, but I don't do refreshes. I think it's a waste. Well, I do some refreshes. I think the 30-40 are worth it. 60 is alright. Those 100 are a complete ripoff. I can't even with those. I can't with those. I refuse to do it in Genshin too. That's like you purchase an item at the grocery store for one price, and their tagline is you have to play double, triple, quadruple for the second item that you're purchasing. It's just kind of makes no sense. Oh god, my Leafs are taking a massive hit in Epic 7. Dear god. I have not seen the 100 range in like a bazillion years. Yeah, my suggestion is to not really go too far into that. You always have to think about it is how much are you, like, obviously on the onset of the beginning of the game, you have a huge influx of that currency, so it doesn't really matter, but at some point you're going to finish all the quests. There's not going to be any areas where you could tap out more of that currency. And yeah, some banner's going to come out that you're going to want that unit and you're going to have nothing. I think at the beginning of the game, you get a lot of currency at the beginning. And I mean, there's still tons of achievements I could do. There's still tons of Spire stages I have to do and all of that, which gives you more of that currency, but I always think you should be careful with it, especially even if you're a minimal spender. Like, whales are gonna whale. Like, nothing you say is gonna help a whale because they're gonna do it anyway, regardless of whether you say it's really not a good deal. They're gonna do it anyway because they say I have the money to do it, so I'm just gonna do it. Whenever someone like me is saying a recommendation, it's speaking more to people who are minimal spenders or people who want to do it free to play. What the best strategy for you could be. And obviously, you do have to think about, do you want to be able to summon strictly? Are you mainly playing this for collector's purposes? Or are you trying to, or do you want to make progress? I think a happy medium is using the 30 to get a little extra. And the 40 is even not that bad, just because you can get more of that per day than the 70 that you're using. You'll still be in the net positive if you do that. Especially if you're close to a level, you could just use those refreshes to push you over the line, and now you have more stamina to work with. That's how I played Arc Knights, honestly. I did it the same way, because it's the same type of system. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Thanks for the follow. Pretty good. Oh, mine's going alright. I mean, I've been... Thanks so much for the follow. I've been streaming for like 45 minutes. I've gotten quite a bit of stuff done, so... I have to do all my weeklies in Genshin, because I've neglected it. Ooh, you pull... Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome. She's really, really good. Yeah, I'm basically doing free to play. I bought the monthly thing. That's like $5 or whatever. Yeah, I have so many dailies and weeklies to complete in Genshin. It's ridiculous. I've been playing Alchemy Stars, and I've been playing Epic 7 a lot. And making tons of videos for my YouTube channel. So, yeah. Kind of behind. Yeah, Alchemy Stars is fun. Honestly, even if you just want to play it until you beat all the stages and then stop, I'd say it's a good game to do that with. I mean, it's a really fun game. I would love to see all the next things and, you know. What? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Did I get stamina back? I still have tons of stamina. Yeah, this is how I actually always do Genshin smaller. I always do that. I've been doing that for the longest time because I used to stream Genshin. I didn't get enough viewers doing it, so I stopped doing it. This was the only way I could play Genshin. Like this. Playing alongside my Epic 7 accounts, both of them. And playing alongside this. Because people only want to watch a certain set of people in the Genshin Impact category. So there's no point in me doing it. I stopped doing it. For that reason. If you don't start playing games when they start, I wasn't streaming at that point when Genshin was out, obviously. I started streaming this year. If you don't jump on the bandwagon immediately when a game comes out, you really don't have the prospect of being able to stream it. And I wanted to be able to at least play and stream Genshin a little bit, so this is my workaround. This is how I worked around people not, you know. Yeah, you can't. Regardless of how smart I am at the game, or I'm a Chi-Chi main. You think more people would be interested in seeing it, but they just want to watch the people who... There's 5 streamers that people want to watch in Genshin. And I switched to Epic 7 mostly because I got way more viewers in that category. But I was doing a unusual account. I was doing an unusual playthrough that people liked. I'll do this and then... when I do the domains... Yeah, some of the stuff I'm doing is mostly because of, I pay attention to the numbers and all of that. So, if people don't want to watch something, yeah, it will get phased out. It doesn't mean that I'm not playing it. Like, I haven't streamed Epic 7 all that much, but there hasn't been that much going on. I was going to stream it last week, but then the maintenance was extremely long. So I'm like, well, the game made the decision for me, and I just streamed Alchemy Stars. Same thing's happening now. I'm just farming hunts. It's just me autoing hunts in Epic 7, which I'm doing. It's on my phone. So I'm technically playing 3 games right now. I like being time efficient. I think 2 games is enough on the screen, though. I think 3 might be overkill. I have seen people do it, and it's kind of... It's very cluttered and... kind of gets really insane when you have way too many games on the screen. But 2 is alright. Oh, I've seen crazier. I've seen 4. And, oh god. No. No voice. Alright. No face or voice is kinda... That's a little crazy. I've seen people do more than 4 games. They have them all different sizes. You know, some of the games were vertical. So they had to mishmash them around to try to make them all fit on the screen. I think it's a little too cluttered and there's too much going on. I don't think people could focus on it. I think it's too much. Yeah, like even like with 2 going, you know, I like having... I've been okay doing 2. Sometimes I would do both of my Epic 7 accounts. I'd do stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes people just... Like, it's a hunt day in Epic 7. Sometimes people will just have it on the screen because people want it. Because they think for some reason you stop playing the game if they don't see it. They get frightened that you've quit the game. Just because they can't see it. You know? It's like, no, it's okay. It's okay. You like to hear the... Yeah, no, I don't know how a stream with no talking at all works. I mean, sometimes you just have to stop talking. Briefly. To catch your breath, too, you know? Moisten your throat so it's not burning. You know, take a sip of water. Yeah, I've definitely I've watched streamers who played a lot of games. I mean, that's how I'm like, oh, what's that game? And I would look into it, you know? But it is kind of crazy. Oh, like, what the fuck am I? Yeah. Well, sometimes, you know. Sometimes I have to rethink what I'm doing. Especially with Genshin right now. Oh my god, I haven't done anything. I have to do all my weeklies, so I'm kind of in that, you know you've made a mistake. When you haven't done any of your weeklies at all. And yeah, you know. I think it's bad if they can't keep track of what's going on the screen. Or, you know, one stops and the audience gets kind of annoyed. Which has happened to me, but it's like, I'm in the middle of fighting a boss in Genshin. They could see it on the screen. And then they're like, your Epic 7 stopped autoing. And I'm like, I'm over here fighting a boss, and you want me to reset my auto in Epic 7? Yeah, when you're buying on the weeklies, like I'm like really behind. It's not good. I think it changed the way it looks. And it adds the symbol for the element on the tiles. And they do it so that if you're colorblind, people who are colorblind can play it because they have the symbol on it. But there's a toggle thing. I think there's 3 different options or something. Oh, no. That's terrible. See, I don't know if... I think if you're playing something like chess, you probably should just be paying attention to the chess match. I think that kind of thing, you probably should strictly be paying attention to that. Yeah, because it's like, he wasn't paying attention at all. So then it's like, how did that happen? The move was probably really clear, too. It's just if you're... yeah, like that kind of thing I would not be playing multiple things to do. Because I've actually never done that. I've never done that. Like, if I was doing Abyss in Epic 7, I turned everything else off. I did not pay attention to my side account. Because I would play both Epic 7 accounts that I had at the same time. And when I did Abyss one time on stream, I turned off my alt account. I'm like, I can't pay attention to this right now. My full focus has to be on doing this. Because I have to keep track of what's going on. What's happening on each turn and so forth. I have more? Alright. I could do this without... So I could use one more. I'll accept one more, and then I can finish it without using resin. Man, I messed up big time with this. I can't even complete some now. I'm trying to get as many of the quests done, though, as possible. Dude, do you really think I want to help you? Come on. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I try to play two at once just because gacha games could be kind of boring, so I understand the playing multiple at once. There's not too much substance after the initial stages of gacha games where you're making progress. Something like Genshin obviously has more substance to it because you can at least watch the person battle and it's different every time. For the most part. Like watching someone auto Wyvern. The same thing over and over and over again. Not that I didn't get viewers doing that, because I did have. I've actually just run hunts, you know, whenever they do the hunt buffs, I would just run the hunts and I'd get a bunch of viewers. It's just there's only so much of that as a streamer you can take. Yeah, I definitely used to watch a couple of streamers that they used to play like 4 games, 5 games at one time. They had them all going on the screen, and their main focus was Epic 7, but they had all the other things going at once. And people would ask about the different games. It's just Twitch doesn't really cater to people who do that. You can't put yourself in multiple categories or anything. You can only pick one. I wish they had a multi-gaming thing because, like, fine for console games, you know, maybe it wouldn't be the best, but for people who play a lot of gacha games, you know, a lot of people play multiple gacha games. They don't just stick to one only. And that's because, obviously, you know, they all have the stamina system in it. If you want to be able to play something, you have to play multiple games. I think I had to do this one more time. I think. And then I could just beat 4. The 4 that are on the map. And I should be done. I used to play 7 gacha games. I wasn't streaming, obviously. I wouldn't be able to do it streaming. And making videos. That's why I can't play as many. And I finally was able to get back into paying attention to my main account and cleaned out all my inventory and so forth. I was playing too many for being able to stream and make videos. Between 2 Epic 7 accounts, Genshin, and Counterside at the time, and then I started playing Alchemy Stars, and I'm like, I actually can't do this. It's too much. And I want to try Punishing Great Raven. I don't know how I feel about it, because it's the type of game where you have to run around, and it's on the phone. They don't have a computer version of it. I know you could use a controller through BlueStacks, but I have to figure that out in order to play it. I don't like playing games where you run around on the phone. I hate it. Oh my. I I'm switching, and you're not switching. And now you made my venti get killed because of it. Ugh, I have to do this throughout the week. I have to make sure I do this throughout the week. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to complete them at this point. Save my stamina. Hey. And yeah, with this event going on, the event in Alchemy Stars is a little annoying. A little bit. I kind of don't like that it took away from upgrading my units. So it's slightly, I don't know. I'm hoping to clear out the shop soon, to be honest. I try to save all my stamina for when I stream, because then I won't have any content at all to do. Which I really don't like having to spam. That's a problem with gacha games. And I've heard plenty of people talk about, you know, streaming gacha games is rough, and it really is. Couldn't agree more. The content, are you kidding me? The content just doesn't cater to being able to play for an extended period of time. Daily. Thankfully, I am a person who doesn't just play one game. I play a lot of games, so I could try to get content out of something. But I also know that people get bothered when you play other games as well. They get annoyed because you're, you know, they want Epic 7 and you're not playing it, or they want Alchemy Stars and you're not playing it, or Genshin or whatever. The same thing happens on YouTube. They get annoyed when you're posting videos of something else and not the one that they want, and it's kind of, you know. It's one of those things. If you are familiar with the game, then you should know that there's not an abundance of content to be able to put videos out every day to grow a channel on YouTube, or to stream on Twitch every day, because it's kind of the same endless cycle. Which is one of the reasons I haven't streamed my alt account for Epic 7. That's one of the reasons. Because people say they like watching it, but it's a lot of effort to do that account. My all monster playthrough on Epic 7. It takes a lot of work to do it. And then people watch it for a brief moment, and then that's it. Like, oh, I'm just checking in to see what's going on. Oh, okay, you did that, alright. And that's all they do. So it's like, you want something that's a couple of minute video, not a stream. And I just found myself hating streaming because I had to stream that game. And it took a ridiculous amount of work to do all of the stuff in that playthrough from scratch. And then I'd have to hear, you know, I'd have to hear about, well, someone had a YouTube video where they did this with it. And I'm like, yeah, they did it on their main account where they farmed the gear with actual units. Yeah, I could do the same thing with my main account. But that defeats the entire purpose of an all-monster playthrough. And then you'd think people would get the humor behind foddering actual units into 6-star monster, but they don't. They were annoyed by that. Some people got the humor, and they got the point of the account. Then other people were just salty because I was foddering 5 stars to 6-star monster. And it kind of takes something that's supposed to be just fun. Well, fun for the viewers. It's not fun trying to do everything using the worst of the worst that you possibly can in a game. Okay. Where am I at? 4,000? Yeah. I mean, this is why I saved all, and I'm purposefully doing this. I'm probably gonna need these ascension materials to upgrade my water units. And yeah, I saved all my stamina for this. I'll probably end up leveling up with all the stamina. And I need to do the refreshes too. Why is he in the party? What is that about? I have to fix that. I can't let it be like that. I want to fix that. Because that makes no sense. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to... Let me check this out. I think I'm actually just going to end the stream here. I'm going to go and eat breakfast and then set up more videos to put up throughout the week. Because I'm just autoing everything at this point. So, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll be back, hopefully, during the week, maybe. Possibly. Not sure, but I'll continue to post videos on my YouTube channel. So, make sure you go and, you know, follow on my YouTube channel. Because I'm posting there, and you can see all my streams too as well. So you can go there and follow, and you'll get all of the videos that I put up throughout the week. So